Okay, I'm back after a little hiatus. Had an important phone call. Yeah, we were where we left at last time. We were working on the foam being glued. It looks like it is properly glued, so I can go ahead and peel off the top here. I don't know how much time I have to stream, so I'm going to try to get some bang for my buck here. I really need to invest in tweezer companies, I swear. I use them so frequently. I always wondered why people in videos use tweezers. I don't wonder so much anymore. Hopefully this is placed decent. Okay, there we go. Oh, and there's a little bit of excess. I'm gonna just place this piece of rubber just to cover that excess. Okay, so we have open muscle. I got UPyCraft. I'm gonna open up the folder, GitHub. Open muscle. And it's the UDP server, collect muscle 2. I'm using Python 3.11. Okay. So that looks decent. I need to figure out exactly what the code is doing. I'm going to pop open the desk so you guys can see that. Yes. Okay. And my USB. The screen on this guy isn't working, but that's quite all right. Let's see if we can log into it with... So even though it's connected via USB, I did mess up the charging. I didn't necessarily mess up the charging circuit. I just made it everything too close together, so I'm not able to get the wiring properly. Okay, so boot.py. It should just work. Okay, now I need my other Wi-Fi hotspot set up. Hackaday made fun of me. They're like, don't put your Wi-Fi router password on GitHub. Well, I wasn't too terribly worried about it because it's just another device that I use as a middleman. So, okay, we're going to run this. I'll put the code so you can see it. You guys don't necessarily need to see me, but... yeah, I'll stay there. Okay, NTP is working, no calibration. So it's connected. Let's see if I get a signal here. Okay. So that is all of the signals. Let's see if it... yeah. There we go. Oh, I forgot. I think I have the sampling rate kind of silly on this. So what's going on? Gotta read the code here. Okay, so minimum sample and maximum sample. That's kind of how I set this up. Draw text. Yeah, that's so I have those. Draw band. Where do I have minimum and maximum? So max sample is 7,000, and then 3,000 is the min sample. Sample max is 5525, and the minimum is 5500. So that's why this is looking all crazy, is because it only has 25 steps in between the minimum and maximum of this. And what is that? That is the text GUI. Yeah, min sample, max sample. Okay, this is where I set up the global. Okay, is it still collecting? Good, good, good. Where's my loop? Because I think I'm doing some kind of calibration here. Yeah. So the last packet has it at 5,000. I'm going to save this and run it. Yeah, see, this min and max sample keep changing. Why in the world are the min and max changing? Draw a signal. Oh. Yeah, here's my logic. We'll just get rid of those. Save it and run it. And we should see our 3,000. No, it's changing. Oh. Right? Y0 equals, what the heck is it doing though? Integer? Oh, it's down here. Okay. Now it shouldn't get bigger or smaller. Okay. There we go. 3,000 and so these are right around 5,000. Except for the number 6, the first one is just crazy off. Let's do the minimum of 5,000. And let's go to 6,000. So 1,000 in between. It should be better. There we go. You can see the band movements. They're not super pronounced. Let's do 5500. I think it's, yeah, 5000, 5500. So it's, I think this will look better. Yeah, there we go. Amount of resolution we're getting is, ooh, there's some shorts. Kind of nice. And let's get the open muscle or the LASK system going too. Gonna go to Wi-Fi connect. Okay. And UDP send. So now I have my LASK system too. So you can see if I press them all down. There is some jolts in the drawing, and I'm just trying to draw as fast as I can to the screen with the closest to zero latency. Because otherwise, the longer it goes, it lags behind. So you press something and it takes forever to show on the screen, and it's not a direct correlation. But it's kind of cool. The LASK system, of course, is way easier. There's a greater distance the magnets travel down. So this one is working really nicely to apply the labels to open muscle. So these are looking good. I need to now figure out, there we go. There's a couple of these sensors that they're all working. Okay. That's awesome. They seem to be working well. Now it's just mostly getting the band. Okay. So everything is set up. Now I need to figure out the band solution. Okay. So this is pretty cool. So this is the open muscle version. This is version 5, 6. I don't even know anymore. Open muscle 12 and the LASK 4 working side by side to get both the label data and the feature data for an artificial neural network. We're trying to solve the prosthetics sensor problem in an inexpensive way using relatively inexpensive sensors that are pretty much pressure sensors around the forearm. And so I'm trying to see how much resolution I'm going to need with the number of sensors to be able to discern the different finger movements that can be detected from these muscles here. So yes, I need to work on the band, but let's just get a nice signal before I take off. It's all glued. I don't know where the belt buckle went. Oh, there it is. Belt buckle. I'm just gonna hold this. It's probably not the best solution, but okay. And this is not tight around my arm at all. Mm. I really wish this was better. I wonder if I wrap it. Kind of gotta hold it with my other arm. Still need to figure out the band. And the placement. Yeah, this is horrible placement. But that's for another day. The sensors and the how the foam is working is right on point. It's what's just really lacking right now is how I'm going to adhere the band. I'm probably going to get some double-sided Velcro from the store because I ran out of Velcro. It's interesting what you have to keep on hand when you're doing some like invention prototypes like this. It's like I have more springs than I can shake a stick at. This design is easier to get on into the hand. This design is easier to get on and put onto your forearm because there's not as much garbage protruding out from it. So yeah, I think this is more streamlined. I don't like how the belt buckle occupies some space in the radius there. Or not radius, the circumference. But yeah, so I think I'm going to take a break, go to the hardware store, and check back later. But I was trying live streaming out just so that way, just another platform, just putting my feelers out into the ether on this project. I appreciate you guys watching, but this is just a test run. But yeah, this weekend got the clevis pin apparatus design, whatever this was, replaced with the foam, and I think it is going to work exceptionally well. So it reduced not only the size of the system, but the complexity by 6 to probably in half. It cut the complexity in half, at least of the sensor systems. With that, I will leave off. Let's see if we can make a positive difference in this world, guys. Till next time.